channel. This video is my weekly makeup drawer. I changed it up, or I will change it up a little bit this time around. I'm actually gonna show you my makeup. I apologize, it's very messy, but I figured, you know what, let's just do it and pick out items together. Let's go through what's in the drawer first. We'll pull some items out, and then I'll walk you through my collection, and then we'll come back and put everything back together. So from here, I honestly did not try this IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. So this guy is gonna stay here for, again, one more week. I am gonna take this guy out. This is the Ulta Beauty Finishing Powder Lightweight Matte Finish in Translucent. I did like it, but I'm gonna pull it out. I might as well pull this poof out. It needs to be thrown out. It's been in here for quite some time. So that's what's coming out from here. For blushes, all of these are gonna come out. None of them are getting decluttered because I actually enjoyed all of them. Although this e.l.f. one was kind of a little bit too sheer for my skin tone, but it was good. It's very subtle. So these are going to come out. This one is gonna stay because that's in my project pan. This is gonna stay. My primer is gonna stay. The So Susan, I did really like this. I have been applying it on the highlights of my cheeks, like on the top of my cheeks, on my temple, and like my nose before I put foundation on. And then I put foundation and blend it together, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So this is gonna stay. This guy is gonna come out, and I'm actually going to get rid of this guy. This is the e.l.f. Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer. It does not work for me as a bronzer, and as a highlight, it's just I do like it as a highlight. Never mind, I'm gonna keep this guy. I do like it as a highlighter. This Too Faced bronzer is gonna come out as well. I really enjoy it. This is gonna stay. These are gonna come out, and they're both absolutely gorgeous. MAC Soft and Gentle and Nuanced. Okay, for lips, I finally tried this guy and I really enjoyed it. This is the Becca Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss in Opal Jade. It was very beautiful. I did really enjoy this. I did really enjoy this guy as well. Too Faced Melted. With this one, it kind of wear off pretty easily, but it was easy to apply, although it has that funky applicator. You know, it's kind of like a sponge tip. Not a sponge, it's like, I don't know how to describe this thing, but it was pretty. Perfect color for this time of the year. Jordana Lip Out Loud in Talk to You Later. This smelled absolutely like watermelon. Delicious. I like this guy. It's very pretty. I'm keeping it. I think, well, this is in a project pan. I'm gonna pull it out though. This is in a project pan. Gonna pull it out. And this guy's the only one that I'm thinking about decluttering. This is the Tarte Charmed Lip Surgence. It was very sheer, so I use this mainly as a lip balm, but it's not even hydrating as a lip balm. The color is very sheer. It's, you know, like, it didn't really do much, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy. It's not my favorite. It doesn't last on the lips long. It's not hydrating for it to be a lip balm, and it's not pigmented enough to be a lip color, so I'm gonna get rid of this guy. NARS, absolutely beautiful. It's just coming out. This is the Cherry Balm. Okay, lip oil is staying. I've been really enjoying that thing. From here, everything is staying. Nothing is getting taken out. I did pull this guy in my hashtag 365 days of samples, which I'll have linked up above and in the description box. This is Lancome Tint Idol, and this is, I believe this is the color Bisque, number 310 Bisque. So that's staying in here. These are staying. I need to start using these guys that I pull in, like my loose eyeshadows. This is Bella Pierre Earth, and it's, oh shoot, I hate opening loose eyeshadows like this because they make such a mess. For someone as paranoid as me with stuff like that, gives me anxiety. But I mean, this color is absolutely beautiful. I really need to start using these. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I tried to clean that as much as possible, but yeah, I didn't really. I'm gonna put this guy in. I didn't mention it last time in my last weekly makeup drawer, and I didn't pull it in today. I pulled it in a couple days ago, and I still haven't tried it. And this is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil and I don't know what the color is. I want to say, oh, it is natural brown. So I'm pulling this guy in. I do want to take this guy out. I know I like it. I know I'm gonna keep it in my collection. This is the Adesse New York high definition liquid lipstick. We got this in BoxyCharm for April. Got this in April. I will recap on it when I get the May box, but I do like this guy. It's very natural, so I'm gonna pull it out because I'm not gonna use it anymore. I feel like it's almost time for these mascaras to go. They're probably gonna be here this time around and maybe for one more week, and then I'm gonna have to pull new mascaras in. Okay, this primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I don't know that it really did anything for my pores compared to like the Benefit Pore Primer. I am gonna keep it and I'll give it a shot a later date. Oh, it is this one that smells minty. Last time I pumped it and it smelled like minty and I wasn't sure if it was this or something else. I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I'm not gonna declutter it at this time. I am gonna pull this guy out from here, move it back to my collection. I'm pulling so many primers, guys, in my hashtag 365 days of samples, so I'm not able to use this so much. Let's keep it in here just in case. What else do I have in here? The eye pencils that I have in here are gonna stay. I did really like this guy. I rediscovered how much I love this color, the olive color. What is it called? Golden Olive. It's by NYX. So it has a really long name. Slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on. Waterproof extreme shine eyeliner. It's very pretty. So I did use that quite a bit. I have been using this. So I'm gonna keep those as they are. Here's my setting spray. I do want to test a different setting spray because I feel like I'm getting pretty low on this guy. Okay, let's talk about this palette, the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly. I fell in love with this palette all over again this past week. I mainly used this guy. I enjoyed all of these shades. The only shade I didn't use these past 2 weeks is the Jelly, but I used everything else. This shade, Soft and Sweet, is the perfect shade to set my eye primer. It was absolutely perfect for my skin tone currently. Has a little shimmer to it, shine to it, but it looked beautiful on the eyes. I really have been enjoying this. I enjoyed Peanut Butter again, Nuts About You, Jamming, Peanut Butter Cup, all of them I really enjoyed. This one is a little too white for me, PB&J shade, or is it PB? Yeah, it's the PB&J shade. Right, or is it called, sorry, I got the names all mixed up. It's called Extra Creamy. This is Spread the Love. So the Extra Creamy shade was kind of too light for me, but it was good for underbrow highlight if I use it very lightly. So yeah, I really enjoyed this palette all over again. Okay, now let's talk about the other two palettes that I have in here. This is the Highlight and Contour palette by IBY Beauty. I did like it. I did use the highlights. I used the contour I think only one time. So I think I'm gonna keep it in here and use it a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out which setting powder I want to use when I finish the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I do use these highlights to set under my eyes. Like I use these two to set under my eyes. So we'll see. I think I know which one I want to replace that Laura Mercier one with, but doesn't hurt. ColourPop Semi Precious palette. I really like this palette. I used it today, and again, I've used pretty much all of the shades except this one. It's not a shade that I gravitate towards, so, but this is gonna stay because this was April BoxyCharm. All right, now let's go into my collection. I'll show you what I have and we'll pull products in. Then I'll come back, swatch them for you, and put them in here. All right, so this drawer in my collection holds all my single shadows as well as my 3-pan palettes, like the Wet n Wild palette, some 4 pans, and stuff like that. I don't think that, like my smaller eyeshadow palettes, I don't think that for this week I'm going to pull anything from here though. So that is nothing from this drawer. Now this drawer is all like my foundations, my primers, and my powders, or at least most of them. So for foundation, last week I did try out, what was it? The Ulta Demi Matte foundation, and I did not like that thing. I returned it right away. So let's see, for this week, what am I gonna pull out? This has been through, these have been through. You know, I think what I'm gonna get out for this week is, let's see, maybe this guy, the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, the 2.0 neutral. So the light medium neutral. I don't think I've tried this guy yet, so let's try this guy. And with this foundation, I think I will also pull out the ordinary concealer. This is the high spreadability fluid primer. Sorry, not the concealer, the primer. I haven't tried this guy either, so okay, interesting. It's in that dropper format. So let's pull this guy out. For powder, I don't know if I want to pull any powders out, because I am pretty close to finishing the Laura Mercier, which is in a project pan, but I think I'll get this guy. I'll pull this guy in. The Rimmel Stay Matte, although this kind of, I'm thinking of a powder that I would want to pan next, but this guy is too big. I don't want to pan this. I think it's gonna take forever. Let's pull this guy back in. Have I used all of these? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull this guy in. The Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. I'm gonna pull this guy in. So let's do that. And there's like more powders in the back there and some more primers and stuff like that. Now this drawer has all of my highlighters, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything from here because I did get some new highlighters into my collection. I just picked some up that I wanna test out. So from here, I don't think I'm gonna pull anything out at this time. I was trying out that So Susan cream highlighter, and I kind of like it, so maybe I'll stick to using that. I don't want to pull out any cream or stick highlighters from here, or any powders or anything like that. So yeah, we'll just yeah, I'm just gonna pull in the new highlighter that I just purchased. Now in this drawer, I have my bronzers and concealers as well as setting sprays. From here, I don't think I'm gonna pull anything out. Also, I do have a new setting spray that I want to try out, as well as a new bronzer palette that I do want to try out. So I don't think I'm going to get anything from here. For concealer though, I think I'm going to try out this guy. This guy is the Ulta, what is it called? Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I think I'll try this guy out. I do have a couple concealers open though, so maybe I shouldn't. I'm pretty close to finishing my Maybelline one. The Wet n Wild is open, and I have a Tarte Shape Tape that's open. I'm gonna pull in the Tarte Shape Tape into this week. Okay, this drawer is my eyeshadow palettes, or the majority of them. I do have some of them sitting up on my vanity that I use pretty much every once in a while when I feel like it. Yeah, I know this drawer is like really full. There's stacks upon stacks of eyeshadow palettes. Ones that I have picked up recently and I still haven't tried out is this one. One of the, well, this one as well as some other ones. But I might be pulling this guy in. This is the Balm in the Balm of Your Hands. I kind of forgot that I picked this guy up. So I haven't pulled it in yet into any of my weekly makeup drawers. So I think I'm going to pull this guy in. Does have a bronzer, does have a couple blushes. The fact that I didn't pull any bronzers yet, I do want to pull another bronzer, but I think I'm going to pull this guy in. And one more palette that I also forgot that I did purchase, I'm going to pull it in as well, is this one. Sorry, there's always a system to the madness. Yes, I do keep some of the papers that come in with the palettes for inspiration. I am going to pull in this guy. This is by ColourPop, and this is Cute AF. Since the balm of your hands has more like mauve tones, I think this would be pretty nice to go with that one. Very sunset, kind of summery looks. So that's what's coming in for eyeshadows. Okay, so this is my blush drawer. Since that palette in the balm of your hands has a couple blushes in it, I am gonna get some blushes from here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna pull this guy in, actually. Or let's see, or maybe I pull in the new, well, no, I'm not gonna. I was gonna pull this guy in. This is a couple blushes from MAC. I only have two in pans like this. This is Margin, and this is Spring Sheen. I don't know if I want to pull these in, or if I want to pull in. I guess I'm gonna hold off on pulling any blushes until I look at the new makeup that I do have, because I do have some blushes in mind. But from here, I guess what I do like and I really want to use again is one of these blushes. Sweet for My Sweets. This is the one that I tested in store and I was like, wait, I think I have this one. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. Yes, I like to keep things in their packaging, and I apologize if that bothers anybody. So this is what this is, or what it looks like. I don't know if I pulled it in any of my drawers yet, my weekly makeup drawers. So this is what that looks like. So we're gonna get this. I'll show you I'll show you swatches of everything before I put them into my drawer. Okay, so this drawer is all of my lipstick, lip glosses, lip balms, and yeah, pretty much all of that. Let's see, I think what I'm gonna bring in this week, I need 7 items. I did buy 3 or 4 new ones, so I'll pull those in, the new ones in, and let's see, maybe I will, let's come back to this drawer after I pull in the new item. So this box has all of my new makeup. Did pick this guy up. This is the setting spray I'm gonna pull in for this week, see if I like it. Too Faced Festival Refresh. I know I was kind of like, I'm so over the unicorn thing, but then I tried this in the store and it was so beautiful, very illuminating. So I'm gonna bring this guy in. I'm gonna bring in, I don't know if I want to bring this guy in because I did pull in that palette by the Balm that has blushes and concealers and all that in it. But I really want to try this and it looks so beautiful. I'm gonna hold on to this for one more week. I'll pull it in next week. I think I'll pull it in next week. Okay, so this is the highlighter that I do want to bring in. This is MAC, the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this is in the color Whisper of Guilt. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. This is, I have this palette, and hopefully I'm thinking about putting this in a giveaway because I have one of these already, and this is gonna go into a giveaway, so it's still sitting here. This is the palette, the bronzer palette that I do want to pull in, the e.l.f. bronzer palette. So I'm gonna bring this guy in this week, and I'm gonna bring this highlighter in. Sure, let's bring it in. So this is the e.l.f. highlighting powder in Starlight Glow. For lipsticks, I know I want to bring in these 2 for sure, and there's one more, this guy. So I want to bring in these 3 lipsticks. This is Essence Matte 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 number 02. Let me clean my hands real quick. So here are the lipsticks that I'm gonna bring in for sure. This is Essence Matte 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 number 02. This is what that looks like. It feels very creamy. Matte 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 06, also by Essence. Oh, it's beautiful red. Okay, it's very matte. I'm gonna pull in the Sephora hashtag lip stories, and this is the color What color is this? Spring Break. I think this is gonna be kind of similar to that Essence. Oh my god, that is so creamy. Okay, no, it's not really similar. So that's 3 lipsticks. Okay, I'm also going to bring in this guy. This is Tarte Tarteist lip paint and the color is Bay. I've been wanting this lipstick forever. So when Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty and this guy was on sale, I did pick it up. That's what that looks like. It's beautiful red color. So that's 4 lipsticks. Let's see. Let's pull in a couple of these. Why not? Lip glosses. These were in a haul a long time ago and I haven't used them yet. Let's pull this guy in. Maybe this guy. Actually, not this one. Well, yeah, that one, not the berry one. So this guy. This is the color Golden Glaze, Spy Bare Minerals. Ooh. That will be a very pretty lip topper. And I'm gonna pull in these 2. I haven't used them yet and they've been just sitting in here for 5 weeks. I wanna get rid of this box. So I'm gonna pull both of these in. This is Ooh La La. These are by Julep. Okay, this is Ooh La La. That's what that looks like. And then this guy is Blush. For some reason I have okay. I thought it would be very similar to that Smashbox Vlada lip color, but no, it's not. That's what it looks like. A very subtle color. I think this would be very appropriate for every day. So for once, I have only 2 red lipsticks. I have some pinks and nudes. So that's it from here. Okay guys, let's put everything back together in here. For face, I did pull in the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. So this is going in here. I went ahead and pulled this guy back, or pulled this guy in. This is the Wet n Wild. This is supposed to be a bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. This is definitely not a bronzer. But I keep hearing that this is supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass powders like this. So I'm gonna try give this guy a shot, see if it performs like that one does. So I did pull this guy in. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you, but I didn't think about it until I came to put everything back in here. For blushes, the one blush that I did pull in is the MAC Sweet for My Sweets, and this is the Extra Dimension blush. I'll swatch it again. This is what that looks like. Let me make sure that you can see the swatches. Okay, that's what that looks like. So this is getting pulled in here. Well, the reason that I only pulled the one again is because in the Balm of Your Hands has 3 blushes in it. Let's swatch them. This is what's Down Boy, Frat Boy, and Instinct. I've tried Instinct before. I have it in little samples. This is what they look like. So Down Boy, Frat Boy, Instinct. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy in. Let's swatch the bronzer, might as well. The bronzer and the highlight that come in here. The highlight is Mary Lou, and I did have Mary Lou in my drawer a couple weeks ago as a highlight by itself. This is the bronzer, Bahama Mama. I keep hearing a lot of good stuff about it. Nice, blends pretty easily, and this is Mary Lou. Yes, I didn't swatch the eyeshadows, but we'll be here forever if I keep swatching everything. The other eyeshadow palette's Cute AF by ColourPop. I feel like I need to go clean my hands real quick. Well, we already swatched the lipsticks, so we're just gonna put those in here. Here are the lipsticks. Okay, the bronzer palette is the e.l.f. bronzer palette in Bronze Beauty. I believe this is the light to medium. Let's swatch this guy. Looks like a matte and then shimmery shades. Feels very subtle. Or maybe I'm just too tan currently. This is what that looks like. They feel very subtle actually. We'll see how they're gonna be on the face. Is that gonna fit in here? Well, I'll have to put it in here. Oh, we'll see how they're gonna perform on the face. And the foundation again is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, High Coverage Foundation in 2.0 Neutral, which is the light medium, and the High Spreadability Fluid Primer, which looks like a dropper bottle. So since there aren't that many blushes, I think I'm gonna put them in here for this time around. There we go. I did want to pull in this concealer because I don't know if I want to pan the Wet n Wild one next or if I'm going to pan the Tarte one. Both are open. This is pretty close to being done. It just like keeps on going. So I'm gonna keep both in here. I'm gonna put in the Tarte one. This is light medium honey and see if I like it and how it's gonna perform. And I did pick up the Real Techniques, Makeup Revolution concealer that's supposed to be very comparable to this guy. So I want to test this guy for a week and then try that one for a week and see, do I think they're similar or not. The setting spray, again, the Too Faced Festival Refresh Mystical Effects Setting and Refreshing Spray. It's supposed to have like a nice shimmer glow to it. It's not shimmer, it's like a sheen. So it gives you a nice glow. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's format of video. Leave me a comment down below. It might be a lot longer than usual. And again, there might be too many products in here. I may not get to everything, but I'm gonna try. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.